Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to talk about this, and this. Let's get started. So this is the 1/6 scale Batman and Bat signal from the movie The Batman, based on the likeness of the actor Robert Pattinson. So full disclaimer here and a heads up, there won't be any spoilers in this because I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm basing my opinion on it before I've seen the movie. Also, probably going to see it in about 2 hours, so maybe I might do another one of these later on the week or at the weekend and see if my opinion has changed. I did see the secret base photos released yesterday. I have no interest in the motorcycle. Just looks like a black motorcycle to me. I have the Bat Pod on order from the Dark Knight. I always love that design, so I'm going to stick with that. I know they're very different, but sometimes, look, it's Batman. You're always going to compare a bit, so I have no interest in the motorcycle. I thought I had no interest in the Bat signal, but I do like the way of the option to get them together here, because I think if out of the 4 of these, that's probably the one to get. So quick look at these. These are all pre-order products, and they're due for release sometime between April and September of next year. That's, April and September of 2023. Those windows are usually 3 months, kind of usually like quarter 1, 2, 3, or 4, and they're usually like 3-month windows. But now they've expanded that to 5 months. I wonder if that's because they're realistically factoring in delays, or will you add another 3 months onto that? Who knows? So you've 4 different options. So this first option here is Batman on its own. Does come with a head sculpt, which we will take a look at later on. It does look quite impressive. Again, I know nothing about this movie. I've literally seen 2 trailers. I've avoided all spoilers. So that's $300 for your regular Batman. Cape does look wired. We'll have a look at it later on. Then you've got this option, the deluxe version, which comes with this 3D light up, should I say, LED light up display base, where it lights up. These 2 steps light up. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what the context of this is. And then at the back, you can actually switch this around, and there's another display option. It kind of looks like an old part of a building. There it is. This is the other version. So this, I believe, is the back of this, or vice versa. The other option then is $160 for the Bat signal on its own. I have no interest in the bike. I have no interest in the Bat signal on its own. It looks great. Even like the motorcycle does look great. For me, it's just like, it's not Batman enough, if you get me. It just looks like a black motorcycle. I'm sure it's cool and all in the movie, but again, I haven't seen it. The Bat signal on its own, no, because it wouldn't fit into my collection. But this here, the 2 of them together. So here you have the Bat signal, you have Batman. It's the deluxe version because it has the base the same as over here. If I'm getting anything, it's these 2, because even if they release more figures from this movie and I decide, you know what, that's enough, because look, the Dark Knight trilogy is my trilogy, Bale is my Batman. A few figures from that line, a few figures on pre-order. Just love that trilogy, fantastic films. I'm sure this is great as well, but again, maybe when I see the movie my opinion will change. But if anything, this is what I'd be looking at getting if I like the movie. If I don't like the movie, great, because I'll save some money. But even though I don't really like this suit, this still looks good. So we'll click into some of these images and take a look at what everything comes. Just a quick recap there. So $300 for the Batman on its own, $375 for the deluxe version with the staircase, $160 for the Bat signal on its own, and then everything together, $515. A few of these images. Now, this is the motorcycle here. Again, does nothing for me. This is kind of funny the way it has these ears. It's almost like you take a regular motorcycle and you dress it up for Halloween. Like it just, yeah. Look, it's grand. This does look good. This suit, I have to say, it is grown on me a bit. It's still not, like, I would still put the Keaton suit ahead of this, both Bale suits. Even like to say the armored kind of Batman from Batman vs Superman. I think that's a cooler design than this. But look, this is, I have to see the movie. Maybe my opinion will change. This all looks very good though. The Bat signal looks good. The diorama base, this here. So I'll flick through some of the head sculpt. I think they've nailed the head sculpt. I really like the way he has the mascara eyes there as well, because you have, obviously he kind of, all the Batman, they kind of put like this black mascara on their eyes to kind of cover up their eyes, probably disguise their eyes or something like that, and looks more menacing. Even the armor here looks very good. The Bat kind of signal, kind of, this actually makes me appreciate the suit more. You kind of have the undersuit. So it seems to have some sort of like almost like a jumpsuit, then with the armor on top. It's kind of very kind of practical. It's like a SWAT team or something in armor. So he's holding the cowl here. the hair, I'm glad I went with sculpted hair. They couldn't really go with I don't like rooted hair anyway, and definitely couldn't do it with this. This kind of a gauntlet. I'm interested to see if does it play a big role in the film, or how does he utilize this. Now here you have him, he's wearing a bin bag. Like, I have no idea what this is because I haven't seen the movie. I have no context to this, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is. I'm really intrigued by this. He has a few clothes pegs as well on him. Yeah, that looks good. Articulation looks good because of this undersuit, the diorama. There's so many options. For me, like, if I wasn't going deep, if I liked this movie, if I end up going, that was awesome, I think I will get this set because it would look good together. I'm pretty sure this is LED light up, so you can just like hook it up. Maybe I'd like to hook this up if I was to get it to like a wireless app, so I can just go in and press a button on my phone and this would light up, and yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like any of these kind of arrangements. Yeah, so the head sculpt looks good. Even though I'm not gone on this suit itself, it is growing me, and I think the figure is making me appreciate a bit more because I can see the details, whereas the darkness of the trailer so far, everything happens so fast in the dark, and I've literally watched the two trailers once each because I don't want to spoil it, and I haven't watched any of those trailer breakdown or Easter egg hunts or any of that kind of stuff. I think that head sculpt is very impressive, like, because it looks, from that one shot where he kind of looks all gothic and emo in the trailer, this is exactly how I remember him looking. You know, the straight parted hair, it almost looks like 90s goth or something, 90s emo should I say. The armor looks very, very good, looks very practical. It looks like something out of the Arkham Knight or something. The big kind of gauntlets, which I'm not sure what these things are, but hopefully when I see the movie I'll know. That looks a bit funny. Something looks a bit strange there. Maybe it's just, I'm not sure if this has the purrs or anything on it. I'll actually flick back to the sideshow and click in and see, does it have that kind of a rolling eyes function? Does it have newly developed? Yeah, separate rolling eyeballs. It has the purrs. So this is probably just the way it's set up, whatever. I don't think they've done that right, whoever did it. Yeah, but even look, this armor, definitely, that's the thing about Hot Toys. They capture all the details, and it's really making me appreciate the suit a bit more. Initially I didn't like the collar, and I still don't like. Yeah, look, I feel like I'm bashing this a bit. I'm not like this. It's just okay for me. It's not my version that I particularly like. You know, the cow with the big ears and this kind of collar and stuff. But again, it's not the suit that makes the film. It's the storyline that makes the film. It's the characters. It's the action. So this is the same base, and you can see both sides of it here. And this lights up. You have the handrail, and you have this kind of like, almost like a building top or something like that. I'm interested to see how that fits in. Yeah, the bike is, no, I just think this looks really funny. Like, is it like, it just looks like it has two little ears. Like, it's just, nah. Yeah, but the figure, I have to say, this figure, I think they've knocked it out of the park with this figure. So you have this kind of grappling gun and batarang. Articulation looks good. It looks like a wired cape. It has to be a wired cape, surely. Again, I'll probably flick back and have a look at any mention of a wired cape here. Batsuit featuring fabric armored costume. Black colored cape equipped with bendable wire. Brilliant. Okay, it is a wired cape, so you can give that like kind of dynamic look of movement when you pose it. Yeah, that looks very good. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with that. That's pretty cool. You have the grappling gun. It's kind of reminiscent of Mandalorian, the Boba Fett grapples. They've done that. Yeah, even like the I think they've got the jawline right there for Robert Pattinson. Oh, that looks sick. That looks really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Any day of the week, I think, for anyone who likes this movie, who's seen this movie, likes this movie, and intends on getting this, I think a lot of people are going to be very, very happy. And I think Hot Toys needed this win, because a lot of people were very unimpressed by that Peacemaker promo pics that they put up there with the jointed arms and the tongue and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think this is a definite hit. That's so impressive. That's very impressive. The sculpts on these, if the prototype turns out like that, that's, yeah, sign me up. That looks great. Like, I'd imagine I am going to like this film. From what I've heard, again, I've heard no spoilers. From what I've heard, it's people are saying, you know, it's up there with The Dark Knight. A lot of people saying it's not quite as good. It's inevitable that people do compare. This looks kind of funny. Something about the teeth here doesn't look right. But again, I'll have to watch the movie. I like the way they put like nicks and stuff like that, little cuts and stuff like that, little weathering and battle damage. If you've been following the channel, you know I like weathering and battle damage. Yeah, this looks good. And then the bat signal itself looks kind of weathered. Yeah, look at the back, the kind of paint. It looks dirty. It looks like it's been out in the rain. That's exactly what it should look like. And I have heard that this plays a big role, but again, I know nothing about this movie. So in conclusion, I can't say if I'm getting this or not because I haven't actually seen the movie yet. I tend to watch the movie first before I make a decision. It makes no sense to do it any other way, in my opinion. But this does look fantastic. I think this is definitely, they've knocked this one out of the park. A lot of people are going to be very, very happy. So if you've followed me on Instagram already, thank you very much. If you've subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. I'm really curious, have you seen the movie or not? Did you like it or not? Are you getting this? Do you think this head sculpt is good? Do you think the accessories are good? Which version are you going to get? Yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next one. Good luck.